What's up, guys? Back to back filming. Let's go. Talking about benefits and salary negotiations. So, let's say you're starting out, you're going through the interview process, and you want to know how to be able to go about negotiating for those salaries and benefits. Well, number one, let's talk about salary. Money is a thing that is very prominent in society today, and especially for today's society. More people are looking for money. They may care about the work, but more often than not, they're going to say, I want a good salary. I want something that's, attainable for me. I want something that's going to be able to somewhat match, if not exceed, the cost of living. So, okay, let's say you're sitting down in an interview and they're going to press you about salary. So, number one, here's why you should not talk about salary in the interview unless you're actually towards the end and the ball's in your court. Because let's say that the recruiting team presses you for salary, and I have the notes up here. It says that you should deflect the conversation. So why should we deflect? Why shouldn't we answer? Because you want to stay professional in the beginning. Now, towards the end, when you feel that you've gotten the job, or you feel that the job is right there for you, and they say, hey, all we have you listed down to start. Is there anything else that we may be able to talk about? That's when you could go ahead and say, okay, well, do you guys have this amount in the offer, or this is the range that I'm looking for? But when you're first being talked to in the first stages of an interview, you do not want to discuss the salary because they're going to say, well, this person has very, very high expectations of a salary and we're not going to offer that. Or this person have enough experience for this amount of salary, we're not going to offer that. Instead, focus on your professionalism. Focus on your background, your work history, your ambition. Focus on those things. Well, first focus on culture. Culture is what will get you in, or it will at least leave a lasting impression. Talk about how you want to succeed. Talk about how you want to be a team player. Talk about how you want to contribute. Ask them, how can this role better other roles in the company? Ask them, how can this role better the company entirely? How can this role better the company 5, 10 years from now? Plant that seed. Have that roadmap ready. Deflect as much as you can and just tell them, hey, it's not something that's in the forefront of my mind. Right now, I'm focusing on culture, team efforts, experience, work history. I'm focusing on bringing those things to the table. But you can ask them, answer their question with the question, what does your team have in mind for the range for this job or for this career? Or let's just say you received a lower offer, another scenario, lower offer than what you expected. Then you can say, hey, that's very unexpected. I was basing this upon research, fair market values, cost of living, my work and employment history. The fair market value for this role be between X amount and Y amount. Is there any way we can discuss and negotiate to bring this salary closer to this range? So you can ask that. Now, if you have great negotiation tactics, just tell the employer, hey, this is the cost of living in this area. This is where I live. If you want me to relocate, are there relocation bonuses or relocation amounts that are specified to be added to this? And also, let's just say that, okay, the employer's salary range aligns with your expectations, but you want your compensation to be a little bit higher. Without slamming the door in your face, say, I'm very excited about this opportunity, and I feel like I can add a lot of value to this based upon my history, my experience, my ambition, how the culture sounds. Based on all these factors, I would say, are we able to, bump the salary up just a little bit? Factoring in the cost of living, factoring in items that are happening in the market. Can we factor those items in? You have to go and talk to employers, not in a way that makes it seem like you're needy, but say the items that are happening in the world to make them understand, hey, money does make the world go round, but based upon work experience, background, based upon degree or no degree, based upon what they're looking for, make sure that you get the best out of them for you, and that way they can get the best out of you for them. So that is with salary. So don't discuss it so early in the beginning stages of an interview process. Just go ahead and answer a question with a question. But then when you feel like, okay, I'm on the third interview or fourth interview, even though I don't believe interviews should even have more than one or two stages, Therefore, just ask towards the end, or even if you don't ask at all, have a lasting impression. Interview tip: have a lasting impression. Culture, history, experience, ambition. Have all those things. And also benefits. So have more notes here and what to negotiate besides salary. Professional development. Where's the roadmap? What are you doing? Are you going to be in this role forever? Are you going to exceed this role? Are there other opportunities out of there? Make sure that there's professional development courses for you. For where I work at, we have a thing called Section. It helps us with professional development, leadership, AI, etc. A lot of great things on section.com. Remote work arrangements. Today, where most of us could be hybrid or somewhat in the office or more days off, etc. If there's an option for hybrid and you feel that is very advantageous to you, talk about it. Vacation time. Everybody loves their PTO. Everybody loves to say, I need to take me a day off work. Well, say, okay, how do we accrue PTO? Is it given off the bat, or do we have to accrue it until our first working year is over? Childcare reimbursement, tuition reimbursement. You have to ask these things. Medical, dental, vision, those are the basics. Ask how much would it come out? How much will come out of your check? And ask them how will it benefit you? Because you can have really crappy insurance or you have great insurance. So just make sure you understand what you are getting from the potential employer or the employer that you've already agreed to be with. Also, things to do for your salary. Don't neglect other perks. Don't just think about the money. Think about the benefits that come with it. Don't be arrogant. Don't be pushy, because you're sitting right here and they're sitting right here. It's not for you to kiss up to them, but it's for you to show that you are worth everything you say you are. It's for you to say, hey, I believe I can bring this, and this is all that I have and more. But you have to know, don't be arrogant and say, I'm the top of the line. Nobody's top of the line. You can have 20 years of experience, but there could be other people that can do things faster than you like that. People can use AI to their advantage, technology to their advantage. You could do things the old school way, but today, people do things in an instant. So, be humble. Don't be arrogant. Ask for a range. Don't ask for a number, because you say a number, they're going to start you out and say, okay, they're going a little bit low. Deal. Ask for a range, know the fair market value for where you live at. Differs by state, differs by area, but know the fair market value for that role, that job title that you're having presented to you. Know the range. Ask somewhere towards the middle or middle to high end of the range. Demonstrate your value, as I just said, and do follow up with them. Leave a lasting impression. So guys, this quick video, just wanted to show and tell you guys how to negotiate your benefits and salary. Don't be arrogant, don't be pushy. Just be humble, showcase yourself, know how to cut a good promo, and also understand it's not about money all the time. Look at the culture, be happy, team environment. What items are you doing? How can you assist other roles? Because overall, be a leader to every single person. Even if you're not in a leadership position, show leadership. Take you a long way. So thanks guys for watching. Tune in for the next video.